Disclaimer, this video may contain errors in the information that it presents, and the facts may not be 100% accurate. However, if I made a mistake, please post a comment in the comment section below or send me a private message. Without further ado,
it's a Dota Weekly Show!
Yay!
Hey everyone, welcome to the Dota Weekly Show, your source of the latest Dota 2 news as well as whatever is interesting happening in my life. I am Luminous, your host for DWS, and without further ado, let's get on with news. If you guys are living under a rock, you would not know that TongFu has won the East Qualifiers. Dota International 2, as you know, invited 60 teams, or they should invite 60 teams. They invited 14 teams instead, and the last two teams are going to be done in a mini tournament qualifier matches, if you will. The East Qualifiers, the West Qualifiers, and like I just said, TongFu has won the East Qualifiers. They beat WE in the grand finals 3-0. That was kind of a stomp, if one may say. So congratulations to TongFu. They are the 5th Chinese team that are international bound, which is actually, that's more than any other country. So that's pretty cool in terms of, I'm a big fan of Chinese Dota, so I'm glad there's yet another Chinese team into international. Now, if you want to watch those games, it was casted by LD Dota from DotaCommentaries.com. I'll put his YouTube link. I know he uploaded some of them to his YouTube. There's a lot more of it on his Twitch TV channel, so I'll put the link on both, and you can check them out. And I think I'm going to be casting a couple of East Qualifier matches off the replays. I definitely know I'm going to cast one game for sure. So if you're looking for those matches, you could definitely check out LD, or you could wait for my cast for it. The second thing is the West Qualifier match. I definitely cast just about every single match with Nebula, so big shout out to Nebula for helping me out in terms of casting them. And of course, you guys, if you guys are watching the latest commentaries on my channel, you will see that a lot of matches are the West Qualifier matches. I'm not going to upload everything, and I'll get onto just about why. But if you want to check out those matches, if you're wanting to know how these matches are won or who play who, it's going to be all up on my Twitch TV, and I'll put the description link in below. But yeah, for the West Qualifiers, MTW has won it, and they beat out NextKZ in the grand finals 3-1, and it was a fairly impressive win for MTW there. But I really want to just congratulate them once again, because the way they climbed through this tournament, it was very, very grueling. They got sent to the loser bracket round 1, day 1. They just got sent there by Virtus.pro, and they basically had to beat every single team. And it was a best of 3 matches all the way through, so they had to play so many matches, but they beat everyone. They beat Quantic, they beat Z Nation, they beat Malisport in the loser bracket final, and then they beat NextKZ at the end. So they beat about everybody, and then basically proved, we are the best team out of the 8, and we deserve to go. So congratulations to MTW, and they are going to be in Seattle this summer. Now, of course, we are kind of sad, we being Nebula and myself, we are kind of sad because we're pretty good friends with Sexy Bambo, and we really, our fanboy's heart. We wish that Malisport could win, so, he would get to go to the international, but unfortunately, they lost and didn't get to go, and emo tears cries. In any case, but again, still really big congratulations to MTW. They deserve to go, they won the matches, and they're going to be going, so great. Now, so earlier I was saying, I'm not going to be posting all the matches for the West Qualifiers, and here's why. I really love to put really good matches on my YouTube channel. Obviously, I could put everything here, but I want you guys to see quality matches. And speaking of quality matches, I am going to be approaching my 300th cast, 300th commentary. Now, obviously, I have done way more than 300 commentaries. I have done a lot of live matches. I didn't upload here. I've done a lot of offline matches, and I didn't upload to YouTube. And again, the reason I don't upload to YouTube is because I believe quality over quantity, and sure, I could throw everything here, or I just give you guys the best. Now, obviously, again, if you want to see more stuff, there's Twitch TV, you guys go there. Sometimes it's on Dota Commentaries. The best stuff, make it on the YouTube channel. And the 300th commentary, I can promise you, that is going to be a very, very good game. It's going to be Dota 1, I can tell you that as well. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be enjoying that as well. I want to try to do a lot of Dota 1, but obviously a lot of the current tournaments and everything is in Dota 2, so do have to apologize if you guys are really waiting for Dota 1 content. But the 300th commentary is coming up, and it's going to be in Dota 1, I can promise you that. And I think this is a very good time to really show my appreciation and my thanks for your support. And, I do understand a lot of my viewers enjoy my work, and I really appreciate it. But it's the fact that you guys are, a lot of people just send me really long constructive criticism, private messages to me. A lot of people just send messages to me. It's like, hey, Luminous, thank you for what you do. And those messages, you know, your comments in the comment section below, the fact that you tell me that you're enjoying these commentaries, those kind of comments really makes me work harder. It makes me want to do more commentaries. It makes me want to keep casting. So this is a good time for me to say, really appreciate the fact that you guys enjoy my work, and thank you. So yes, my 300 commentaries coming up. Do look for it, and I'll be glad casting that one. And I think that's gonna be mostly all the one more Dota stuff. Obviously I'm doing Betakey giveaway, obviously, but I don't need to mention that. You guys know the standard procedural. Don't need to send me PMs about it. I'll send you PMs about it. But yeah, one last thing about the Dota related stuff. The challenges are coming back. If you guys know if you guys don't know what the challenges are, a while back I gave my viewers challenge ideas, and then the viewers do these challenges and then send me the replays, and then I select one of the replays and basically cast a replay. So it's basically a good chance for you to, because I only cast pro games on my YouTube channel, but you know, once in a while I cast a non-pro game, and this is a rare opportunity if you guys want to partake in the challenge, and perhaps also, you know, have fun in the challenge, of course, and maybe also end up being viewed by a couple thousand people. I think that's pretty cool. But so the challenge of this week, a couple rules of the challenge is, it's only going to be in Dota 2, so I know a lot of you guys don't have Dota 2 just yet. I do apologize, but again, I only want it to be in Dota 2. It's only going to be in Dota 2, and it's a team challenge, so you got to be doing it with 5 people. You can't do it with 2, you can't do it by yourself, you got to do it with 5 total. So the challenge is, you're going to be AFK for 5 minutes at the beginning of the game. Yeah, your whole team basically is going to be AFK for 5 minutes in the game, and then you're gonna play normal afterwards. So generally in my most challenges, you know, I try to have an educational, you know, outlook of it, and the degree or the perspective, I guess is the word. Yeah, where I'm coming from for this challenge is the fact that sometimes I want you guys to play from behind. In fact, I want you guys to play from behind, and that's why you guys are not supposed to do anything for 5 minutes. And you fall behind in gold, you fall behind in EXP, you fall behind in towers, I assume, and then you try to come back. So I think that might be a very good challenge. And of the challenges I've gamed in the past, I've definitely seen a lot of teams having fun, because it's definitely a challenge. If you're down by 5 minutes of gold, EXP, and towers, your enemy teams hopefully should have a significant advantage, and then it's going to be a tough game, and you really get a chance to show your teamwork. And I really want viewers out there to try to play from behind. Because a lot of times when I cast pro games, I'll be like, oh man, look at this player, he's playing so well, look at this guy, he's buying the correct items. Most of the time they're doing it when they're ahead, and it's easy to buy the correct items when you're ahead. It's easy to play well when you're ahead. But what if you're playing from behind? It's, well, a little bit harder. So this is a chance for you and your friends to actually get in that position and try to play out of it. I think that's going to be very, very fun. Okay. So that's all going to be all the Dota related stuff. So if you are only here for Dota stuff, see you next week. Let me know what you guys think about the challenge. I have a lot of people, you know, just be like, oh man, Luminous, you got to bring back a challenge. You got to bring back a challenge. Well, here's the challenge. Are you going to be partaking in it? Are you going to be sending in the replays? Let me know. Oh, how can I forget? Yeah, where do you send in the replay, right? You're going to be sending in the replay to luminousfun@gmail.com. I'll put it on the screen, I'll put it in the description below. But again, please follow the rules. Dota 2 only, as well as 5-player challenge. Yeah, send it to lumisofun@gmail.com. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that. Let me guys know whether you thought MTW or TongFu are the rightful winners and whether they deserve a slot. I think that the fact that they won the tournament means they do deserve it, but you know, there's haters and haters. And I love reading hating comments, so. Also, let me know what you guys think about DreamHack as the matches are heating up right now. Did I talk about DreamHack? I hope I talk about DreamHack. No, I did talk about DreamHack. See, I'm getting tired. Oh, anyways, yeah, the reason I skipped the Dota Weekly show for last week was because I'm pretty tired. I was casting like 10 hours straight for a lot of days, and I'm not used to casting such long hours. And then also my finals came during the same week, so I had to write papers, I had to cast, and I really didn't have time for the weekly show. So I'm getting old, I'm getting forgetful, and I'm forgetting things. So I hope I talked about DreamHack. if I didn't talk about DreamHack. Well, one more thing about the DreamHack, you should catch it. You should watch out for it. It's happening right now. That's the fact that you're watching this video, and a whole bunch of really good games are going on. So go watch the streams. Go support Toby, who's going to be casting it. Support Purge. Go Super Gamers Gods. LD from the commentary is going to be casting it. I'm going to be doing some casts of it. So there's going to be more games coming your ways for those. But yeah. In any case, all the Dota stuff now is done. So if you're only here for Dota stuff, see you next time. But for non-Dota stuff, so a couple of things came up. Last time in the last Dota Weekly show, I talked about Magic the Gathering and the fact that I do play on an online program called Cockatrice. And a whole bunch of people said, like, Luminous, why don't we organize an online game of some sort? And yeah, I think that'll be a fun idea. So I'm planning to have like a 8-man draft, 8-man cube draft of some sort hosted. I'm not sure how many people is actually interested. I think I'll put a link in the description below, and that link will link to the DC forums. If you don't have an account there, make an account there, and then we can kind of talk on there if you guys want to, set up a time this weekend to have a cube draft or something. It really be fun. I'm a pretty big novice of Magic Online, or Magic the Gathering, excuse me, but I like to play more Magic, so that's gonna be fun. So that's the link. Check out the link if you're interested in playing Magic with me. And then the other thing is kind of the anime recommendation. It's not really a recommendation though, because the anime is not even out yet. The series I want to talk about today is called Sword Art Online. And I kid you not, it's actually one of my favorite work out there. Sword Art Online is it's a story. The plot is about, like, in the future, in the year 2024, 26 or whatever. And instead of playing video games in front of your computers, in front of a monitor, you play video game in virtual reality format. So instead of using mouse keyboard, you are diving into a virtual reality and playing games there. And the work is about a MMORPG that's played in virtual reality. So again, you are in that world. You're slashing your sword. You're doing whatever you do. And if you guys know the series .hack, it's very similar to that series. The players in the game cannot log out. Like, every player in the game, all 10,000 of them cannot log out. And the only way to log out or to leave this game is to beat the game entirely. And but the catch is, if you do die in the game, you're dead. Like, there's no respawn function. Like, you're just dead. So imagine you playing MMORPG and never dying. That's kind of the catch. So I personally really enjoy the work. I mean, it's not like a deep philosophical piece or anything like that, which I'm generally a big fan of. But I just love the environment. It's like reading a book about a game, right? And people playing this game and how to survive in the game. So I'm looking forward to Sword Art Online, the anime, coming out this fall. But if you're a big fan of reading stuff in general, I'll put a link to the translation of the work. It's originally written in Japanese, but it's fan translated into English. I'm a big fan of reading in general. There's 9 volumes of the series out so far. I'm on volume 9. I'm currently reading volume 9, like halfway through. And I'm also waiting for the anime to come out. Now, I don't know whether the anime is going to be good or not, because it's not out yet. In the past, there's definitely examples of really, really good novels, but then when it translates to anime, it gets really, really crappy. I'm looking at you, Aria, or Scarlet Aria, whatever that piece is called. There's also kind of mediocre novels, but then when it got to anime form, it got a lot better. Hyoka could be one, Bakemonogatari could be one. So I don't know whether Sword Art Online, when it comes out, whether it's going to be good or not. But regardless, I'm looking forward to it with heavy anticipation. If you're a big fan of reading, go check the novels out. I fully recommend it. If you're not a big fan of reading, well, wait for the anime. So, alright, that's going to do it for this week's Dota Weekly show. Let me know what you think in the comments, and that is going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Luminous, signing off to you guys.